let's talk about some of the topics that you're going to be hitting on here today at the conference.
Primarily going to talk about small wind systems, 100 kilowatts or less, and both the small wind, which would be what people would have at their homes or farm and ranches, industry. So you're looking at standalone, which is generally 1 kilowatt or less, and then you're looking at the home size, which is 10 kilowatts, 2 to 10, and then you're looking at agribusiness, which can go anywhere from the 25 to 100 kilowatts. And at some point in time, my personal opinion is that it'll be similar to the farm implement industry. In other words, a farmer or rancher will go into his banker and say, I want a wind turbine. It'll pay off in 5, 7 years, and after that it's going to make me a bunch of money. Now, if I knew when that was going to happen, I would go in the business myself.
Okay, talk about that aspect, the growth or the interest in wind power for agriculture producers.
Well, primarily the big interest is, of course, the wind farms, because farmers and ranchers, what you're doing is you're taking out about 1 to 2 acres out of production. Off of that land, you're going to get $4,000 to $6,000 per year. So everybody wants it on their land. But the part about what I'd call the distributed wind, that hasn't come to the U.S. Although there's some communities up in Minnesota and some farmers and ranchers that have gone together for cooperatives for large systems. So that's also a possibility. But you still have to worry about the institutional issues of demand side management, demand costs. What do we do to promote it?
Okay. Would this appeal mainly to West Texas agriculture producers, or could this maybe gather some more momentum in other parts of the state?
Well, if you're looking at wind power is cheaper than solar if you got good winds. So primarily what you're looking at is class 3 wind areas and above where you're looking at this. And that's primarily from the panhandle along the coast, kind of the central corridor, from Abilene on north.
Okay, let's go back. I want to ask you again, the farmers using wind turbines as implements, that aspect of it. You talked about that, generating their own power. Is that the way that I interpret it?
Well, partly it's, in the long run, what you'd really like to do is you'd like to have something similar to village power, but we would call it sustainable power for the farm and ranch, where you use all the renewable energies that are available for the system. Now, in wind, there are economies of scale, especially for large wind. And so what you have to have is you've got to have enough industry and service area to support small wind. That's a little tough.